In the 1850s, in the run-up to the Civil War, Stephen A. Douglas, the senator from Illinois, who was really the most prominent political figure of the 1850s, even though he never was elected president, developed this idea he called popular sovereignty, which was basically that the people of the territories should decide for themselves whether or not they wanted to have slavery. The debate was focused on these western territories, not the states that were already in the Union, but places like Kansas, Nebraska, New Mexico, etc., which were in the territorial stage. The Republican Party, Lincoln, etc., said no, Congress should prohibit slavery in all those territories. Many Southerners eventually came to the view that Congress must protect slavery in all those territories. Douglas was a middle ground. He said, let each territory decide for itself whether or not to have slavery. And he said, that's democratic. In practice, it didn't work at all. Popular sovereignty was implemented in Kansas, and the result was Bleeding Kansas. There was a civil war in Kansas between the pro-slavery and the anti-slavery forces. It was never clear who was going to decide. Did the first 10 people into a territory decide? Or did you have to wait till a certain population? And then what was the status of slavery up to the time that decision was made? So popular sovereignty never really worked. It was not acceptable to most Southerners, and it turned out not to be acceptable to most Northerners who believed slavery should be kept out. And it was a national decision, not a decision for the first 50 guys to determine the future of this whole Western area.